This is Hidden Stigma, where we talk about those things no one wants to talk about. Hello everyone, I'm so excited. Today is World Bipolar Day. I love it when days like this happen because I know it's an opportunity for us to create an awareness and fight against the stigma attached to mental health disorders that a number of people could be going through, or you know someone who has a friend, a relative who could be having bipolar. Now you must be wondering, what is bipolar? Well, bipolar is a mental health disorder that is associated with mood swings. Now mood swings are highs and lows, which many people go through, but when it comes to people with bipolar, it's a little different. They go through days whereby they feel so low, like really low for a number of days. Then there are days that come and they feel so high, they want to try different things, go out, and if they are not controlled, they may be a danger to themselves or society. So it's important to make watch of them whenever they are doing these things. Now, one thing you should know about bipolar people is there is no specific cause of what causes bipolar, but however it has been associated to genes and also the environment. What I mean by genes is it can be inherited from someone in your family, or when it comes to environment, there's been research that has shown that it can come from medication. So some medications may bring about bipolar, however it's not exactly clear, so I may not talk about it so much. People with bipolar are people just like us. They are not any different from us. All they need is love, care, and attention from their friends, from their family, and from professionals who understand what bipolar is to be able to support them. And also they have to take their medications so that they can live fine and free, because it's a lifelong disease, and if you don't take your medication, it may somehow affect you. Well, to emphasize my point, I decided to bring in someone who is a friend. She was a guest, she featured on my show a few weeks back to kind of tell us more about bipolar, since she actually has bipolar, and she's here to tell us her message considering it being World Bipolar Day. What does she have? Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Well, I want you to tell us what your name is, because I think some people have actually forgotten, and also your message to the world when it comes to World Bipolar Day.
My name is Betinah, and I'm the founder of HAIL. All I can say about bipolar is that it's a mental illness and it's not your fault. And I want to tell you guys that are victims that are bipolar, that it is okay not to be okay, and every time you feel like giving up, you should think for another minute that you can make it, and we will always be here to help you guys. Yeah.
Well, I've heard it from her herself. She has clearly explained what she needs you to know about bipolar, and also if you know someone who has bipolar, I think this message needs to reach them, so make sure they get this message. Now, as you all know, Corona is going viral, if that is even a thing we can call it. As you can see, we are sitting meters away from each other to prevent the spread of Corona. By the way, is Corona affecting you?
Yeah, it has really affected me so bad.
So how has it affected you?
I've been having anxiety attacks. Okay. I barely sleep ever since they announced the first case.
Oh my God.
I really barely sleep.
So how have you been able to handle it?
I've always tried to contact my mom, she's someone who always supports me in everything that I do. Mm. So I talk to her like every single day, and then she's prayerful.
Wow. And
she always tells me, Benita, believe. But I really do believe that everything is going to be fine. Mm. And I'm trying so hard to fight my anxiety. Mm. I watch a lot of movies. I'm always inside. I'm one person who always wants to go outside even if I do not have anything to do. But yeah. I'm so scared and I cannot leave the house. But I believe that everything is going to be fine if all the people out there follow the precautions that were given by the Ministry of Health.
Yeah, I agree. I guess you people you've heard, let's all stand together. Everything is going to be fine. Let's follow the precautions Ministry of Health has released to social media and to different holders elsewhere. when it comes to coronavirus, please let's stand together and fight against it. When we stand alone, we can't fight it. When we stand together, we are definitely going to defeat corona no matter what. Now, for more information about mental health, feel free to follow us on our social media handles. That's TTN Uganda on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's TTN Uganda, and we also have our personal Facebook page, Hidden Stigma. Don't forget to like, don't forget to follow, don't forget to comment. We would love to hear from you. We would love to have a conversation with you. Please, guys, let's make this message go viral. You know, anyone with bipolar, don't forget. Let's make sure this message reaches them. Until next time, know that your mind wellness should be a priority. Happy Bipolar Day. This is Hidden Stigma, where we talk about those things no one wants to talk about.